history of the world. There are so many side quests, and you can listen to every single person talk and go up to all the NPCs, see what they have to say. There's a ton of story there. That being said, I've played probably 20 hours of the game, and I haven't played a whole lot of the actual main campaign story because there's so much other junk to go do. The Mass Effect games are much more linear and much more story driven. I mean, you get cutscenes in Mass Effect, which is something that Skyrim doesn't really have. It's all in-game interaction with these. So, Mass Effect, if you're really just hankering for a good story, Mass Effect I think is the way to go. Now you're gonna have to go pick up 1 and 2 also if you want to play 3 in March. If you want to really get the full enjoyment out of the story. That being said, Skyrim is a fantastic game. There's a ton of story there. It's just presented in a different way. It's not cinematic like Mass Effect is.
What about you, Flitz? You just picked up Skyrim from the sounds of it. What are you thinking? As a big Mass Effect fan.
I would say get both. You don't have to limit yourself to one. Get both. The reason why is because it depends on. One is set in the future, and if you're into really like technology and this is awesome and aliens and blue chicks with blue boobs, go for Mass Effect. If you're trying to limit yourself to one, the difference between that and Skyrim is they're both really deep. Skyrim has this ridiculous lifestyle, play style to it. You're living this universe. You're experiencing this. It's not you as blah blah in this universe.
It's not unfolding in front of you. You basically have to, and that's kind of where I stand with it. Is the fact that Skyrim is such a great game, but every time I've sat down to try and play one of the Elder Scrolls game, I run off that way and run for days and forget what I was doing. To the point where I'm just like, what's the point of this game? But I mean, there's so much history, there's so much to experience and learn through playing all of the Elder Scrolls game, and especially now with Skyrim. There's so much to it that it's got just as much storytelling, just as Flitz said, it's in a completely different fashion where you have to kind of experience it instead of be presented it.
One last thing. With Skyrim, you buy one game. If you want to get into Mass Effect, you need to buy 3 games. So if money is an issue, I mean, Mass Effect 1 and 2 are only $20 now. And then 3 will be 60 or 80 depending on which version you get. Skyrim is 60. You don't need to play Oblivion. You don't need to play Morrowind. You're good. It'll fill you in with everything you need to know.
Well, there you guys have it. Questions answered. If you guys want us to answer any more of your questions, keep an eye on Gamebreaker's Facebook page, or you can send those over to contact@gamebreaker.tv. That is all we have for today. Austin, you can follow him over on Twitter @AustinJames. You got anything going on this week, Austin?
Yeah, I'm playing a ton of games to try to work on some end-of-the-year discussions we will be having for future episodes. So stay tuned, because it's going to be awesome.
And Flitz, you can follow him over @Flitz.
Hey,
he goes 8-bit with his gang signs.
That's always fun. And I'm in a contest to win a Xbox 360 and a new nice HD TV. So you can vote on that. If you follow me on Twitter, you've probably seen me whoring it out. It's not a spam bot. That's actually me. Click on that. You can vote every day, every 24 hours until November 27th. So I'll probably tweet that right after the show then. Yeah, check that out. I love you all.
And me, you can follow me over @Mike. Nope, there it is. Mike Schaffnet. You can follow me on Twitter right over there. You can also catch me in about an hour and a half over on Twemo tonight. We'll be talking about some awesome, I believe it's Mech Warrior and some SWOTOR stuff because the NDA is lifted. A lot of cool MMO topics, so be sure to catch me over on that show as well. And that is all for this week. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in every Wednesday at 4 p.m. and we will catch you guys next week.
When Kate collects her pink Yoplait lids, she's supporting breast cancer programs for her neighbors, tennis instructors, daughter's first grade teacher, who's also her mom. Help fund breast cancer programs in your community. Redeem your lids today.